seems at least some of the stuff that wasn't working yesterday is
you already
working.
pressed the button. Ow.
I told you I would. At least you removed the light blinding me from outside.
Oh wow, a tiny stripe that
Hello,
was coming out
everybody.
of the blinds.
Happy
Odie,
Wednesday.
Groundhog, everyone. Happy Wednesday. That's too hollow. It's gonna be loud.
Aww. It's not hollow. It's full of hot air.
No, that is you.
Hello, everybody.
How
you
are
doing?
we all doing? Yeah.
So, yesterday during the stream, our GPU crashed for some reason. And we had some sort of RAM error. So after the stream, I ran diagnostics to check the RAM, no issues. Updated the GPU drivers because other than that, no issues. Let's see if we can make it through a whole stream today.
Probably not.
Yeah, knowing our luck, the GPU is gonna break now, at which point, or at this point in time, GPU prices in Germany have tripled. So, yes. If we need a replacement part, that's gonna fucking suck.
Please don't.
Yeah, would be nice. Happy Wednesday, you beautiful people. Yeah.
Happy Wednesday to all of you as well.
It is Wednesday.
Halfway through the week, almost.
Yes. Indeed.
What do you call that in German again?
Hump day.
No, that's hump day. How do you call that in German? Hump day.
Oh, the German equivalent would be Brückenfest, I think.
Nope, that's not. Never mind. Hey, German or not?
Not that much.
Wow.
Well,
There's like this word when you're at like Wednesday, 12 o'clock. I forgot what it is.
lunch.
Glutenfast. We're not doing that here, Fody. Evie, happy Wednesday.
Evie,
how are you doing? Jack looking killer as usual.
Love that sweater. Yeah, I wear it like every day. It's like it's nice because I can just clip in the microphone here and it's black so you don't really see the cable. So I like wear this literally every day when we stream. Like I put it on when we stream, I take it off after we stream.
I do the same. I do swear I have more stuff in my clothing closet, but the moment it lands at the bottom, I just never wear it again because I grab what's on top.
Your clothing closet.
Yeah.
What other closets do you have?
I have a closet there and a closet somewhere else.
Fucking love it. Looks comfy. It is comfy as fuck.
Being comfy is always important.
Yes. Hair flowing like a lion mane. Tifa looking like a beautiful queen as well.
Why, thank you.
No, we love you. I used to reblock that post a lot back when it was on Tumblr. Oh! Show me again. I saw you saw it and then I glanced and I think I saw a cat. Was that the one with a cat that steals... Socks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Groundhog.
It was adorable.
It's my other spirit animals. I have a lot by now. I'm okay. Good to hear. Hope
Glad to
it
hear
still turns into being great. You guys? Right now I'm good actually.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here. Work remains bullshit.
Work was bullshit. Like I shouted at the stand-in of my boss. I got mad at everyone. I had several meetings I made crash and burn because I got so mad. And then after all of that, they put me in a data protection Schulung and training, sorry.
You all by now know enough German to understand what she means when she says that word, which she never explained before, I think, but...
And my head is so full, I just went bloop, and I have no clue what they all spoke about. So yeah, good day.
I spend half of my day in meetings and the other half teaching myself medium-level Excel stuff. To me, it's highly advanced, but... I mean, if you know what to Google, you can get it done in 5 minutes. I had to learn what I needed to know in order to be able to find out what it is I wanted to do. So that was fun.
Sometimes knowing what to Google does a lot though. Like, do you know how often I've been stuck on something just because I also don't know how to look for it?
Are you creating functions with VBA? No, it's more stupid than that. I'm creating drop-down menus dependent on other drop-down menus. It seems easy, and it turns out it is if you know what you're doing, and I don't. So I learned something today.
Sounds like it sucks.
When he was a kitten, my cat JT did similar, though he didn't have a box. Just a pile in the living room. My sister's sock drawer was a bit broken, so sometimes we'd come home to a sock trail leading to a larger.
That is absolutely great.
And then the cat sitting on top of it like a dragon hoarding gold.
Yeah. I can already like imagine it, or like laying next to it with the tail closing the circle with the pile of socks.
Protecting the hoard.
Yeah. Shame he stopped doing that.
Yes. Forms are good in Excel. Yes. But I am not good with Excel.
You are pretty good with Excel.
No.
I am not good with Excel.
No, I think what I'm doing is at a beginner level. You are at the point where you have installed Excel. Like, yes, I'm better than you, but like if I'm a 10 and you're a 0, the scale has to go to at least 100. Like, there's a difference.
Like, I only realized this year that you can put a date in it and then like drop it all the way to the side.
Didn't I teach you that?
No, one of my colleagues did last
You
year.
can also...
Like, I was the person who like entered it all manual.
You know, you can also instantly enter the current date by holding Control and then the colon key. You're welcome.
Thank you. I will have forgotten tomorrow.
You must sanitize your data. The data is sanitized. It's knowing what buttons to press to do the things I want to do. Jack, you're mid-tier. That is a perfect review of my personality. So, Jack, how do your friends describe you? I'm mid-tier.
Must have been a mistake. They meant below.
Wow. Thank you so much. I'll remember that.
It's okay.
No, it's fine. Next time you make a dessert and you save some for yourself, it will go missing.
I meant in Excel. No. We know you were talking about this personality there.
You might have meant
That was
Excel,
clear.
but it applies in life. It's beautiful like that. Highly advanced for 95% of Excel users, apparently. It wasn't just socks. We had packed my trunk for camp there and he saw the piles of clothes and thought clothes belonged there. The day my trunk shipped out, came home to a pile of stuff.
Aww.
And thought, did we forget to pack it? Aw, that's adorable.
That is adorable.
It was cute, but it did cause problems. Yeah. Can imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine it could be annoying as fuck, but especially if like someone else's cat does it, it's like even cuter.
But it's adorable problems.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the kind of thing where first you go, oh my god, where is this? And then you find the solution inside the cat and you go, aww. And now it's bringing tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about cute cats, I'm sorry.
It's better than missing your socks like in the washing machine. Ew. No.
I'm moisturizing you. Be happy, it's good for your skin.
Do you see me? My body is like all moisturized.
I think you, Tifa, are 50% the love of my life, 50% moist,
and 10% cheese.
and 50% bad pronunciation of words.
Taking the AP exam.
Nice. Finished my section 40 minutes early because I'm good with essays. Nice.
Make sure to use that time to reread it again.
Yes. How are you not good at essays?
I hate essays.
Basically that. No, I'm fine. Enjoying some iced tea.
What?
Fody, you're just trying to make Tifa not pay attention to the stream.
Nice catch.
He announces it after he caught it. Nice flex.
That's the smart thing to do.
This is the Jack way. Oh, look what you missed. Could have been yours, but now it's mine.
I believe I have a Jolteon.
I have you.
Wow.
You look very happy with that. I'm good at writing, just really slow at it. Get that 504 plan for 50% extended time. I have no idea what that means.
What's a 504 plan?
I have no idea. Please educate us. Make us learn the things.
Don't forget we haven't been to school in... Damn, what's it been?
Yeah?
I think 2001. No, 2000.
If you stopped going to school in 2001, you would have been 10, and that would honestly explain a couple things. But I don't think you were done with school at 10.
No, 2011. 2011.
Give or
I
take
finished
10
high
years.
school in 2008. I don't know why I remember that. I don't remember anything else. And then I did 2 extra years for animal caretaking. So it should be 2011.
But 8 plus, you said 4 years?
No, it was originally 4 years, but I finished it after 2. Because I took like this
That's
faster.
2010. 2008 plus 2 years is 2010.
Yeah, but I think it was like 2011 somewhere.
Why do you even bother asking? It's a national thing,
don't
so
really
it
recall.
carries over between different schools, though I did have to get retested recently to verify I still need the accommodations. I still don't know what a 504 plan is.
Unfortunately,
I'm
I
happy
still
for
don't
you,
get it.
but I'm not quite sure what exactly I'm happy about. Does that make sense?
I think it's a good thing, and in that case, I'm super happy for you.
That's what I'm getting from it.
And if it's not, I take back my words.
Yes, if it's not good, then I'm sorry. But the way you phrased it made it seem like it's a good thing, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
In the meantime, I could just Google 504 plan.
You could,
That's what smart people would do.
but we're not.
504 plan, school. What is a 504 plan? It's an academic plan that qualifies me for accommodations in academic settings. Oh, now I get it.
Oh.
You don't.
No, I do.
No, this is not for oh, I get it. This is for oh, I should be getting this.
No, I do get it. It took a second, but I do get it.
Nice.
Don't ask me to explain it in other words, but I do get it. What?
That groundhog can move into a dorm.
Yes.
Or something to that
Dorm.
degree.
That's the word.
Housing. You know, roof,
Yeah, accommodation.
walls, floor.
I get-
Personalized. For me, I get extra time on exams and preferential seating because my ADHD makes it hard to focus if I sit in the back of a class. Oh, that kind of accommodation. That
That
also makes
is
sense.
really nice.
But that's
That
good.
they offer something like that.
That's also good. Seems like a handy thing to have.
I don't even
How
know if we
about-
had anything like that at school.
I think we did, but I remember having one classmate who, well, he wasn't in my class, he was in the same year as me, who was eventually diagnosed as dyslexic. And for a
Yeah, for
while,
that you do get extra time, I believe.
the teachers refused to grade him differently for a while. They had to fight for that. Because the teachers went like, well, I can't grade you if you don't understand what you're writing, and there's so many spelling mistakes in this, I gotta fail you. Which is bullshit if you ask me.
That's slight dick move.
But they fought this, and eventually they accommodated his dyslexia, and he passed top of the class,
Nice.
top of a year, whatever. German schools are weird.
Not just the schools, but
It's a national program, so it carries over between schools. Yes. I'm very happy to hear that.
hiccup.
Also, we are now 56 hours into Danganronpa 2.
Oh, that's not bad. We made good progress.
At least we made it into the second half of the class trial.
We're a bit over second half, yeah. And I'm still not fully sure who did it. With how Gundam was acting, by the way, it could also be Gundam, but he had a solid alibi.
I'm completely not sure who did it.
Like when we ran back to them, he came out of the motel. There's no way he would have made that. Like
Maybe.
usually if someone's acting suspicious in a trial, it's them.
Yeah, but Mikan has also been acting suspicious.
Not as much.
But she has an alibi-ish.
I still think it's Mikan because nothing else makes sense. But I don't think it's Mikan. But I have no one to like replace. If it's not Gundam, it can't be because he was at the motel. Like he has a solid alibi. I don't think he would have made it back in time that fast.
I have absolutely no idea.
It's probably gonna be him though.
I bet it was Ibuki. I can relate to having to fight for my accommodations. It's awful, but it's happened. High school said my grades were too good for me to need for testing. Wow, that's amazing. Like, yeah, I got a B on the test, but I didn't even finish the last page, so I got everything I did right. That is bullshit. That is bullshit.
Yes, it is.
Oh, also Tifa is waiting for a message that she might need to tend to if it eventually does pop up.
Good point.
Also, just to announce it earlier already, we're not going to be streaming Saturday. Unfortunately, we have to attend mandatory family fun times yet again.
Yep. Every holiday.
It's not even a holiday.
What? Isn't it for
Nope.
what's Pfingsten?
No, Monday is a holiday here, so we
White
do
Monday.
get a long weekend. Whit Monday.
Oh, wait a minute.
Not White Monday. Close, but no cigar. No, my grandparents and my dad were supposed to go on a vacation starting this weekend, but that was cancelled because, you know, COVID. They were hoping they could go, but they can't. So instead they get to spend the time with us.
Yay!
Super looking forward to it.
Mandatory fun time.
And right, being smart mate will not acknowledge my issues. Fortunately, it's a common issue. Yeah. Unfortunately true. Gonna be with my family Saturday too to celebrate my sister's birthday yesterday. When you see them, tell them congratulations.
Yes.
All of them, not just your sister.
I hope you'll have more fun than us.
You will have more fun than us, I believe. It's very hard not to have more fun than us with my family. So, recap. We are in the second half of a class trial. We have no goddamn clue who did it.
Technically, we just did the recap.
Did we?
Well, yes.
True. Let's get into it. My family is fun but exhausting. I'll take that over my family, which is not fun and very exhausting. So,
No, that's true.
her family is fun but exhausting. I can take that. I mean, I'm happy that I don't see them every day because fun and exhausting, but I like spending time with them.
To me, they're not really exhausting, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
you
After
have,
your family, I
you
guess.
have more experience with them,
Yeah, that has to be it.
which is fine. They're nice people, but they can exhaust me. But yours can exhaust me, my family will exhaust me. But like energy vampires. Once you enter the same room as them, 30 minutes later you feel like you've aged 20 years at least.
Well, I think we're gonna get shit for not going out for dinner with them on Mother's Day and for not going out for dinner
On
on
Father's
Day.
Yeah. And you know what the worst thing? I don't care.
Yeah, but you'll still need to listen to it.
We were ending yesterday's stream when we started talking about the surveillance camera unit that has been smashed, and I brought up that I believe it has been tinkered with. I was thinking maybe Kazuichi or someone else found a way to reroute the video so that we saw whoever was pretending to be Ibuki hanging themselves. And you thought that the camera unit has been moved.
Yeah.
I still understand why it has been smashed. I'm saying it was tampered with, and that's why it got smashed.
To get rid of any possible evidence.
Yeah. My sister's gonna be moving further away in a few months, so gotta enjoy the time with her. Yes. The nephews and my brother-in-law while I can. 100%.
Fully agree.
Does it mean the killer used the surveillance camera unit to do something at that place? Oh yeah, we are now discussing that the surveillance camera unit was used at the hospital in that meeting room.
have saved here.
Could have, but we didn't. Also, you cannot save in a minigame.
True. Could have saved after this.
It's not hospital.
It's a long word there. Because I'm kind of thrown out now what we're... Wait, display the question again? What's this tab?
What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene?
Oh. What are you going for?
I was gonna say floor, but...
Floor doesn't fit.
FIFA fi.
Wait, Phil? What are you going for? So I still don't see it. Film? No.
Okay, it's not Phil.
How did you already get to Phil?
I'm guessing.
I'll try the O.
Nope, it's not Philo either. Film? Filming, I guess. That would explain the G. You know, I'm guessing...
Then you don't really have the second word. Film...
Yeah, but I'm thinking the letters that the game spits at you have a meaning.
Oh yeah, you do need them, but still. Could you get rid of the I we needed?
Getting lots of stuff out of the system.
Yeah, but you destroyed one of the eyes.
Okay, so that's filming.
Filming.
And then that's location.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I see it. But have we even seen a C yet? G.
That's a lot of letters.
No.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, there, C. Grab it. And now the A got destroyed.
Another A would be nice.
Well, you already destroyed the A. Oh, we're not.
There's too much stuff coming at me at once. I'm gonna go back to destroying things.
I think it was Evie that already warned us the first time that this was gonna get faster.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Grab the A's before it. No.
Okay.
Sion. Are we dying yet? No.
Getting
need an O.
destroyed here.
We need an O. Give me an O. Give me an O. What do you get? Oh. And we got. Oh.
There we go.
That almost got destroyed.
I'm guessing the other ones are gonna be even more difficult.
That's right. Besides the step ladder, the filming location must have been different too.
I have no idea how they got that. Zero. I have no idea how they came to the conclusion that the filming location was different.
No clue.
What do you mean? I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue.
He's not gonna say now that the curtain was actually green.
Wasn't the question that we were going after what was different? And the solution is everything.
Yeah, but like what was extra different?
Yeah, that will happen when you stop at a weird.
I did tell him to go one further.
No, I mean, even without having not played since yesterday, but the thing that's different between the video and the actual scene of a crime is everything.
Yeah, but it started with the location.
I'm overthinking it.
Yes.
It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Wait. The only thing that we know for sure that Kazuichi did to the video surveillance stuff was apparently boost the range of a signal. The only other thing he did that I imagine everyone else picked up on too is that he swapped the cameras of the units so that they would like cross each other. So like I can see what you're doing, you can see what I'm doing.
Could be, don't recall. I know he said what he did to them, but I don't recall. But even then, so.
What if the thing that got destroyed was a different set of surveillance stuff?
Don't think so.
Well, someone must have brought one to the room where they filmed this, right? So it would have to have been someone who's been to the hospital.
Nah, don't think so. If anything, it was just moved, I would say.
Well, if my idea is correct, that they filmed this on the first floor of the hospital, then the person who filmed this, I assume, had access to the hospital.
But everyone had access to the hospital. The hospital was not locked. Everyone could go in.
Yeah, but who would?
The killer!
Yes, which one of the characters?
That is the question, isn't it?
I'm sorry, I phrased that wrong, I guess. Who would you think did that? Because we have some characters that clearly opposed going anywhere near the hospital, like Hiyoko. I'll keep it to myself.
Then there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at a music venue instead of somewhere else. What did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Any new suspects? I still think Mikan is the most logical choice, but I don't want it to be her. So I'm hoping it's Nagito.
If it's not Mikan, I'm guessing Gundam. He does have some sort of solid alibi, but he's acting weird in the trial.
So did Mikan.
But I'm just saying if it's not Mikan.
Yeah, fair enough.
So that's still the only thing that makes sense.
The monitor and camera are part of a surveillance camera unit. And the video I saw at the hospital should have been filmed with a camera at the music venue. If that video was filmed somewhere else, the killer was able to do that by...
Good question. By what?
Why Nagito? Because he is Nagito.
Oh, at least it's a logic dive.
Time for more mini games. Okay.
Like here you have the 50% chance.
Boost me, senpai. Good thing I invested into going faster. I thought it was blue color tiles.
Good thing you did invest in that.
Thank you for the follow, much appreciated.
Thank you, Gonzalo, much appreciated. How are you doing? Question one.
Which part of a surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with?
Shit, it's 3 options now.
Both.
And... Or fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it? Monitor? Camera. Okay, only the camera.
It is the camera.
Well,
No idea how you were supposed to figure that out, but I'll take it.
we're still half alive, so we're good.
Doing good, love this game. Nice.
Glad to hear. We are now in chapter 3, like towards the end of the class trial.
The second half, we have no idea how close we are to the end.
Well, we're over half, so we're closer to the end than we were before.
That's basically what I just said, so thank you.
But that's what I said.
Much appreciated. This is making me slightly dizzy.
A tiny bit. And I'm still very confused about the trial.
Did the
for
killer
investigation.
tamper with a camera at the music venue or the hospital?
I would say the music venue. And then destroyed it to get rid of the evidence, maybe.
So close! I'm completely off.
Imagine.
I think it would
Listening
help
to
me if I had... Did I just...
Did you pick the hospital again?
Yep, I'm done.
Seriously?
Jack, when Tifa said the right answer, shut up! Basically.
Every time I pick something, he goes like in the complete opposite direction.
Yeah, because statistically, you being correct is the least likely outcome.
That is like the biggest outcome. Statistically, I am more often correct than you are.
I would love someone to actually check that. But...
I've been keeping a mental check.
Yeah. No, all jokes aside, I have no idea how I'm supposed to figure this out.
What did the killer do with the camera from City Typhoon surveillance camera unit? They took it with them, increased the signal. I would go took it with them. Unless it's Kazuichi, I doubt anyone was able to mess with this.
You were correct on all 3 accounts and I was wrong on all of them. Congratulations.
You would have picked the other one?
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. For once.
Hey, 2 out of 2, you were correct. I figured either I now get to make fun of you for failing after such a great track record, or we get to the right solution, so either way
I did have
win.
the first one wrong though, I said both.
Yeah, true. Oh wow.
But we had both had that one wrong. At least I had the
It's
next one.
because you stopped at a weird point and you forgot what had been discussed. I remember what had been discussed. I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to answer these questions.
True, and I'm also ahead in the finding the killer.
Yeah, you were right about Terror and Pecco.
Yep.
Let's
Still
just
amazed
agree
about Pecco, but
that this case doesn't agree with my brain.
It's all coming together.
No, Hajime, it isn't.
it's not. Like, I get who does it, I don't get
From the music video.
the how.
I would love it if there was like a crime show that also has elements of what we just did. Like someone, like a lawyer or something, completely going the wrong way.
It's so
going,
hard.
you know what? Let me redo this. Please give me a moment. Let me collect my thoughts and say all the wrong things and then change them.
With it made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body.
So they took the camera out, filmed it with that, and then destroyed the monitor to hide the fact that the camera was missing?
Yeah.
Why not just put the camera back in? You went back to the music venue anyway.
I'm guessing the answer is high school students.
Also, it can't be Mikan. This is all way too advanced. This trial and investigation is making my brain hurt.
I feel like Hajime's Ahoge would stab me if I touched it. See, and this is why I have a completely smooth head, so that I can never have it. Tifa's hair, on the other hand, lends to it very easily. Oh, not today. This is weird.
What?
You don't have one of those idiot hair thingies.
Usually that's one of the...
No, but sometimes they stand up like
Yeah,
almost straight.
that is true. So you done plucking my hair now?
The killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
You could
I
have also
agree.
pulled your weight.
I agree with Akane.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but
So wait. Wrong button, sorry. So, how were we supposed to figure this out? Other than by guessing? Because we see the broken receiving unit, and what looks like on the right hand side of a picture, the broken camera unit.
True, that thing does look like a camera. Not that I would have figured that out anyway, but or looked at that.
Like, I'm okay with this being how we carry on, but I wonder what I missed. Does that make sense?
I think this is just one of those things where you're supposed to like connect the dots during the trial.
Well,
That's why the characters are also kinda pushing you along.
I guess if you think about it for a moment, it does make sense why they would only take the camera along, because you don't actually see what's happening on the camera yourself, because that one, or that screen, is in the other room.
Easier to hide as well if you
Yeah.
come along someone on the way.
Also, whoever did this must be pretty good at using a camera, because you don't have a viewfinder on this thing. I mean, I'm setting up the camera for the stream regularly, and I have to keep readjusting it. So
That does make Kazuichi a target as well, I guess, or a target as
I
suspect.
think I'm overthinking it again.
Yes, but
In order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing that the killer did to the remaining monitor was painted it.
I see!
makes sense.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
What? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
you would.
You wouldn't really look closely if some part was missing. If you see broken junk on the phone, or on the ground.
I'm going to agree that in this situation I would also be more focused on the body hanging there and not the camera. But yeah, I think you can tell. It's not like those were like tiny items. They were quite large.
No, I disagree.
I want to explain some things, but you're not done yet. Hurry up and beef it. I want to talk about it. Oh, you know what? We should take a break. I think we've been playing for a while.
Let me check my messages. No, no break yet.
We'll get there, sure.
Oh,
My
maybe?
attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
Oh fuck, it's a live thingy. Okay, wait, never mind. I'm gonna click on this.
Dramatically.
Pause this. And then I should be able to watch this after. Okay.
Alright.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
So they brought it back.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
I guess by just investigating that room on the first floor in the hospital, you were supposed to like make the connection.
Yeah, but I did.
And then you just had to piece together like how.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing now.
Which means, even if it was filmed in... There's a massive typo in this. I'm sorry.
Just ignore it and keep going.
No, if they are this
my
bad, you
God.
know the rules. You have to say the line as it is written. Which means, even if was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. Even if was. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. We really like the mini games
really?
now, don't we?
That's a lot of hangmans.
Oh god.
Hospital? No.
Do we...
OSBIT. No, we're too
I know
short.
the room, but wait.
Recording room? No. Projector meeting room. Projector room. There was a projector in that room. BROG.
Oh, shit, wrong one.
I was trying to make it fit. PROGE. doesn't fit, does it? What was that room called?
Meeting room, I believe, but meeting is too short. It's too.
It's too short.
Well, the last word is room.
It was like this resting room, no? Because there was also a bed in it. Or was that the other room?
That was the rec room. No, not the rec room. The on-call room. On-call. No, that was one where Mika was supposed to sleep.
Come on, I know which room it is.
I think I got it.
What's it called?
If they give me more letters, I can confirm. Communication room.
Oh, that's what it was.
I'm guessing.
That seems to work, I would say. Have you even seen an anime?
Conference room. That's what it is.
Yeah. We should have known.
Yeah, we've been in plenty of them ourselves. That's the word I'm looking for.
It was too close to work.
Oh wait,
another E.
I need an E first.
What the heck comes after E?
Give me an N. Conference.
Make sure to save that O. And what do? You destroy it.
It was in the way, woman.
You could have grabbed that one.
What if I could?
Grab the O. No. Oh, wasted.
Oh my god. I'm so bad at this.
Oh, no, not an N. Good. There we go. I got it. Well, that wasn't very good.
Too easy. This one was difficult.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? The conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
The candle.
The curtain.
Yeah, and the candle. For the bad lighting. To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. Got to make clear what that work was. Give me the candle. Fine, it's the curtain one.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
That one.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or that one.
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or that one.
They might have tampered with the camera.
Not that one.
Nope.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations.
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Like how we can.
Yeah. In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue, what did the killer do? The answer to that should be hidden inside the proof I found at the music venue.
Shoot this one at the conference room thingy.
And the music venue looked the
Because the
same.
curtain in the music venue didn't really fit.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
No, other one. I just told you other one.
Damn it!
Yes. Damn it.
Fine.
No way. And the music venue.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like the?
No.
Or did the music venue look
That
like
one.
That must be it.
Mixed them up, I'm sorry. This is confusing me.
Make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
But, I mean, yes, I understand that it was the curtain, but the curtain on the stage, while shorter, Hence, it didn't cover the whole thing. That's what made it suspicious. And the fact that it was labeled from the supermarket. It was taller.
That I can't say, but we had this whole conversation about how the curtain didn't fit the music venue, and it seems like it was not the original one and got replaced.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. But at the music venue, the curtain reached from the top of the ceiling to the floor.
Stop the overthinking. It's better. You gotta think in games. Like, how often have we made the mistake to not think in games?
Tifa on fire today. Yes, she is.
Only because he's not.
Why do you need to put yourself down like that? Please appreciate that people applaud your geniusness.
Wow.
I can tell you now that the part of investigation I had forgotten was the conference room and was convinced the significance of a blackout curtain was someone and or something hid behind it. I don't remember the exact details of the theory, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I see how you would be stuck there.
And what is throwing me off, which is why I'm thinking you were wrong and I was right with it being the other way around, if this is the same curtain, which apparently it is, the floor height in the conference room is dramatically less than in the music venue. If
Yeah, but
this
they
is the
look
same
alike, they're kind of the same.
size matters.
You didn't really have that many options, you know. Look at the options you have.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident...
Fuck, we're dumb.
What?
Yeah, there's also
Oh, shit! It's a completely different curtain.
Yeah.
Fuck. Why did...
They even commented on the place looking super gaudy. I
don't even remember that.
I hate these games where you look at a picture and then you have to find things in them, or if you have to like compare two pictures, find the 6 differences. Yeah, this makes me want to fucking facepalm. Yeah. That's on me.
Jack is semi-nice. If we both have a crap day, he can be very nice.
I'm always super nice. What are you talking about? But do you see the size of the speakers and...
somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right...
You can even still see the other curtain behind it.
And you know what I thought?
I thought it was the wall.
You know what I thought?
What?
And it's 2 curtains.
I seriously did not see it at all.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Steeled, thank you
Steeled?
for the lurk.
Thank you very much for
Hope
the
you're
lurk.
doing well.
You stole my line. But it's a nice one, so I appreciate it.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid!
No, you.
That curtain was hung so the
No,
music
not you, by the way.
looked like a conference room?
The other you. The Monokuma you.
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is...
Those light blocking curtains, by the way, are great.
The music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Jack is very nice to me, yes, unlike Tifa, and has amazing skin always. I appreciate the compliment, even though that's an obvious lie. I'll still take it. Hello, Andric. How you doing? Happy Wednesday.
Andric, you champ. How are you doing?
It only took you 1 try this time.
Would have been bad if I fucked up.
I'm forgetting what those types of side curtains are called, but there are different curtains meant to hide the backstage area from view. Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. I just did not see that at all.
I didn't even know that is what they're for, but I have seen enough stages in my life to remember that there's more than 1 curtain for some reason. So.
How's work today, Andric?
Floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence.
Something else?
Doing pretty alright. Had a good game of D&D yesterday. Average day at work today.
Nice.
Together that makes a above average 24 hours. Nice.
I think a good D&D makes up for it.
Masking Curtains. That name makes a lot of sense. Thank you. I have a meeting at 4:30 to go over this acquisition of our company. Alright, so in 2.5 hours I will be crossing my fingers and pressing my thumbs that it is a good meeting.
I'm happy you got it so faster. Not that you had to sit for weeks in
Or
the
months.
uncertainty.
Very
Keeping my fingers crossed for good news.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. That's it. The reason the killer used that in the video is because they tampered with the evidence.
I guess this is where the candle comes in.
I can prove it with this. You're referring to the candle in the music video, right?
Bad light to take your attention away from certain things. Like the way we turned the light in here more orange to hide our pasty skin.
I feel like this is going through way too much trouble, though. Like, I know you're trying to get away with murder, but...
I saw a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange.
I was gonna say, they're trained to get away with murder. The punishment of being found out is to be killed yourself. Yes, I think people would go to extraordinary lengths to get out of this.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, but...
Yes, it does.
It seems like a lot of effort.
Yes, because it's...
The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
So this must have been a pretty good camera.
You know, we actually installed new overhead lights in here to improve our lighting just slightly. That is an amazing camera if all it takes to light the entire room for this clarity is a candle. Once again, the technology that they have access to in Danganronpa games, first the laptop, now this camera, I'm flabbergasted. I appreciate you guys. It's a very weird time for me right now between expecting a second baby and not knowing the future of my employment while also planning a move. Take a breather every now and then because that's a lot to deal with.
It is.
Time I get to hang out here with everyone gives me a nice break from reality. Aw, yeah.
Yes. I forgot I was watching some videos on TikTok the other day and I kind of had to think of you. It was this guy that was doing like D&D customer service while being dressed as a wizard.
Customer support
Or, yeah.
in Dungeons and Dragons, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He was getting calls from players.
Yeah, like, oh, you found a riddle? Yeah, it says the key is in the eye of a beholder. Okay, let me think. Did you fight a beholder by any chance? Okay. And
Did you check for the key?
Did you check it if it has a key? Yeah. No. Do you have a rogue or something? Can you ask him to check the eye? Yeah. You see where I'm going. Yeah. You got it? Perfect. Thank you. Have so much fun. Bye. Very funny.
I'll try to find him again. I'm quite sure I like this video because I wanted to send it to you.
Please send me that.
I'm gonna look for it.
I shall write that down for Tifa because
No, I'll remember.
both don't have the ability to memorize things for longer than about 5 minutes nowadays. It's a baby monitor. Those need to have good night visibility.
Yeah, but not like this. Look at this. This is like our camera now. Except...
This one is better. This one doesn't reset every now and then for no apparent reason.
That is true. Don't use fancy stripes.
I can do it.
Also,
There's
this
filters
time
for
the
that.
stripes do go through the person. Remember last time we were talking that it did not go through the person?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did not, and we did talk about this. Pen away. There we go.
Which means
Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail.
That's a lot of detail.
That's an awful lot of detail. Oh. How's the day been so far for you both? How's progress in Danganronpa? We are getting towards the end of this third class trial.
Yep.
And we're doing okay. Work is meh, but now we're here and have you, so.
Yeah.
Dramatically better since we started streaming.
Gotta agree with that.
With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
It captures plenty, you. No, third trial.
Third.
Why do you show the amount but do it under the frame?
I was gonna go third, but then I was like, I'm saying poop anyway, so I don't even need to show the
3. There's only one way to do 3 with your fingers correctly, and it's like this.
Yeah, third. Exactly. Fucking TH, who thought of that? Third.
Now, talking about
not gonna
turds,
happen.
how about you pay attention?
I am.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
True, we also didn't find anything, no?
There's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
Who thinks of looking at that and then wondering, oh, where the fuck was this filmed?
Yeah, wait, I've been to a similar room.
Yeah.
The ultimate frequency. This is your daily routine to take care of your mental health, eat and drink water. That's a very good
Thank you.
thing to
That
do.
is a good...
Groundhog,
good
enjoy
reminder.
your water. We shall join you with iced tea.
Give me for a sec.
No. Wow. Imagine
Cheers.
stealing people's iced tea.
I'll
being
take
said,
it.
appreciate to follow. Hope you're doing well.
Everything he said. I also don't think I have to ask you if you've played these games before.
Yes, and I don't have to ask you who your favorite character is, I believe. Let me guess, it's Chiaki. Sorry. I feel like I've heard Bayside Cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
Yes, and then we moved her
No.
to the music venue.
That's not possible.
That
Plus-
would be a lot of work.
Plus the person in that video is not Ibuki.
Yeah, the person was just pretending to... something along that line.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Water acquired. Nice.
Very good.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. The fake must have been the Hiyoko at...
That one.
I see.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
The difficulty in this case so far seems weird to me, like those usually are on the very low end, like those multiple choice thingies. And the other stuff kind of goes over my head way too much.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened when, no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set that trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly...
How about to get away with murder?
Well, I guess it's to make up for the alibi.
I seen my man, Boss Baby Mafia Man. He has improved since chapter 2. Dramatic.
Yeah, he's trying. Much better.
I like him best though when he isn't slitting his own stomach.
Shame that the price was so heavy.
The killer's identity will reveal itself.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Carry us, Hajime, because I don't. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. I have no idea. And I cannot check our details. So who are we going for, Tifa?
Well, the only one we both have in common is Mikan.
You're the only one! Mikan, you're the killer, aren't you?
No.
Please let
Please
this
tell me
turn
this is
around.
one of those fake out things where it doesn't turn out to be the case. Please, not Mikan.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
The killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
I wonder if she had the disease, if she can still remember. The others remember what they all said?
She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
Unless, of course, she catches the despair disease and it flips her personality completely. He's one of those characters in that Pro ZD sketch. He really gets better.
Yeah.
I don't know that, but yes, he does get better.
If it wasn't for this disease, this all wouldn't have happened.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
I really want to know why.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
I wonder if her accidentally falling asleep on us was also not part of, you know, making it seem like...
Like she was with us the entire time?
Yeah, and getting us on her side. Message deleted by a moderator. Yeah. Please, no spoilers or anything that we haven't come across yet. We're trying to get through this as unspoiled as possible.
It's not going all too well. Well, I guess it's going sort of well. It could still be that it like completely get flipped though. It's not the first time we accuse someone and it turns out to be someone else.
But would they do that twice in a row?
We've had some.
True. I'll put it on Discord. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Oh, I did not even think anything of that.
You said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me.
But that also means that she went and got the camera. Like, this is the thing that was throwing me off. It must have been someone who had walked from the hospital to the music venue and back with the camera.
Well, Ibuki already got killed much earlier. Like at this point she was... No, wait, she wasn't dead yet. She was dead around midnight, they said. Like in the evening.
Yeah, but this happened in the morning, no?
Yes, but then when Ibuki hung herself, they could have gone in the night, grabbed the camera and already put it upstairs.
Oh yeah, that happened the night before.
She was probably already hanging there for a few hours.
After the video call. Okay.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film. Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I can kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Oh my god, Nagito.
This shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikon is the killer?
Forgetting about the despair disease.
I have a feeling we're still gonna get into all that.
You know the dumbest thing? Like, my mind, for some reason, keeps telling me that just because it's been brought up, it won't come into effect. But so far in this game, at least, every time Monokuma appeared, I'm like, I'm going to give you a motive. That thing turned out to be exactly that. Even in Danganronpa 1, it was a bit more...
Still doesn't really feel like a motive.
At face value, I think. Like the money thing, Celeste, yeah, I get that, but...
It's like brainwashing someone to do something.
Nobody. Monomi, what is paying for the channel? My favorite, Tifa brought that up actually, my favorite thing that Monomi does is she raises her hands so she can move out of his thing.
She's not really stuck.
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Yeah, keep
Why
insulting
is he such an asshole this trial? Was he like this before and did we just not notice it as much?
I think he wasn't so much of an asshole, it was more that he was saying stuff that nobody understood or took serious for that matter.
So he was just like an undercover jerk.
Yeah.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
Thank you, Sonia.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
Let me guess. But?
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
I don't want it
so
to be
bad for
her,
her.
but everything points to her.
If she really did it because she got that disease though, that is absolute bullshit. That's not a motive. You're
All of
being
this is
forced to.
complete bullshit. All of this is complete
Yeah, okay,
bullshit.
that's-
Once again,
that's true.
reminder, none of this shit would happen if it wasn't for Mono fucking Kuma.
Oh, that is very true.
I have mixed feelings about this case. On one hand, I'm upset about Ibuki. On the other hand, I hated Hiyoko. Hello?
Yeah.
And yes.
Kind of have the same thing, like every chapter, ever since she started opening her mouth, we have wished her to die next. But now that she actually...
Only because peacefully leaving the island is not an option.
Yes.
I'm spitting, sorry.
But now that she actually died, it's like, oh man, I do feel bad for her.
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. I have this gut feeling that we're gonna now put more pressure on her and that she's gonna snap completely in a genocide Jill kind of way. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
We even slept together.
Twice.
Oh, Nagito snapped.
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Get to the point.
Say it.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
It's gonna be someone else.
Suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
He's gonna pick someone else, isn't he?
Thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
This game.
Losing your best friend, then dying the following chapter. Not only was that Hyoko's arc, but remember who had the type of arc in the first game.
Yeah.
Wait, who was that in the first game?
Losing their best friend and then dying the next chapter?
Yeah.
Hina
lived.
Taka.
Oh
One
yeah,
died the
true.
previous
Taka
chapter.
and...
Taka,
Oh no, true, I forgot they died after.
Nurses have killed people before. When someone is close to dying, the nurse just puts them out of their suffering. Not necessarily.
Well, it's not unheard of, yes.
Yeah, not just nurses, but yeah.
I don't think Mikan has the heart to do that though, even if she wanted to get someone out of their suffering.
Also not legal everywhere. Yes,
yeah.
Also correct.
Monokuma destroying the fourth wall.
Just like it's not even done.
Yep, with one line.
What do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Okay, let's get over it. It's not Mikan. Who is it?
You know what pains me? I know that sometimes when I'm trying to say something, I also take a lot of words and a lot of time to say it.
It's like this.
Yeah, and it's really annoying.
That's why I interrupt you.
That's a huge deal! A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
It has
Ban supermarkets.
It has
now.
everything.
Ban supermarkets. The real morale of the story is that supermarkets are evil.
Yeah, fuck those.
Okay, but like, Monokuma is floating by a few pixels.
Was he? Didn't even notice.
And we also went to the beach house and somehow, by Akane sitting on our shoulders, we were able to climb to like 9 feet. Logic doesn't matter. Only when it does.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's going?
With that? I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Is that supposed to say something?
Has rope been used for anything else before?
In this chapter? No. Oh, to tie him up.
I think that was rope.
Or was he chained? I think when we spoke to him back then, it was an actual chain, wasn't it?
I don't recall.
But even if it was the rope that was used to tie him up, what does it have to do with the case?
But why is it like this? The loopy Buki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
Somehow friction was applied, but I guess that could just come from how the rope was used, but...
I don't know. Keep going.
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
I don't think you would get that much friction from doing that on a brand new rope. That's how this makes me sound.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during your investigation?
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Okay, but then it would have to be someone who has... Don't you need some physical strength for that?
No.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
Not if they're not fighting against it. Fun fact, Yoko had a
decisive clue.
beta dev. Teru was gonna kill her, then cook her, then feed her to everybody at the dinner party. What?
Oh. Well...
That would have been pretty cool, actually. Well,
that would have
cool,
been
interesting.
It would have been in line with what I expect from a Danganronpa game.
Yeah. I think I would have preferred that.
Ropes allow weaker people to more easily overcome an opponent when it comes to strangulation. Hello Wallace, by the way.
Nice intro. Hi there. How you doing?
But still, I
You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
But then...
Don't ask how I know this. I'm not going to, don't worry. That's why I also stopped myself.
So is it Mikan or not?
Contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? I am completely confused.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Not quite.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood us, Wayne!
Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer?
So...
If so, the killer would have been desperate to hide that truth. Maybe there's still proof of whatever actions they took to hide that.
I'm guessing the AC has something to do with it. It's
I need a short break.
It's one of your bullets.
Yeah, it has to be the AC. I think.
Well, from your options, it makes sense.
Short break, and we will be right back.
BRB.
We are back.
Yes, we are.
But Tifa wants some water.
I can do it while you go through those thingies.
What did I just click? Oh my god, what is happening? Also, where did the chat go? There it is.
Sorry, Groundhog. Water ASMR.
I'm thinking it's the AC temperature, but also I was thinking for a moment.
Well, we have it as a bullet thingy.
Yeah, but I was thinking, if you strangle someone, wouldn't you maybe get rope burn on your hands? But then I realized like gloves exist, so...
You won't get rope burn if the person doesn't...
Yeah, well...
Like Ibuki was in a state where she listens to everything.
So...
She was strangled to death.
Guessing it's the AC temperature.
Question is, what do we shoot it at?
Though hanging and strangling seems the scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it was from a... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was...
The Monokuma file complicated. It never specified hanging or strike.
What do I shoot it at?
That's the question.
A crushed windpipe as a result of choking. That is true.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
So what do we have?
Well, it's not the curtain.
No, I don't think so either.
But maybe with the temperature you can also...
She was strangled to death.
Not that, I would say.
It's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem the scars they leave would look different
Maybe
too.
that one.
Scars? You mean the rope burn?
But we believed it was from a hang... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
If the temperature can mix up the time of dying, it might also have an impact on the wound. Like how it's shown.
Hanging or strangulation.
Crap!
Wait, Nagito says that why is it that we thought she was hung? Oh, she was hanged, sorry. Well, it's because she's hanging there.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
I'm guessing it's the AC temperature, but what do I shoot at what?
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
But that's the AC temperature. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe the temperature... Oh yeah. Recommend reading the description of the truth bullets.
Let's do it again.
Maybe that would be handy. I think the ones you need to shoot. Which means this one. Oh, there's no doubt that the cause was her hanging herself.
Ibuki
Question
didn't
is...
die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, the scars they leave would look different too.
I think you need to agree with someone.
Wait, yeah, true. Shit, sorry.
Ibuki didn't die from... She was strangled to...
That's basically the...
Though hanging and the scars they leave would look... Scars? You mean the...
But we believed it was from... Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yeah.
That must be it.
So it really is Mikan? Fuck.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
I really thought, if anything, she would have been a victim.
I thought she would be with us to the end, but I'm guessing we can do without autopsies. As long as we have Chiaki and Nagito to guide us through with the investigations. Because they seem to be covering for the Kyoko-Byakuya combination of the first game.
Yeah. But fuck. How did he immediately know, though?
But that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. nurse.
I was gonna say, you know, people make mistakes, but Ultimate knows.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm guessing he
Can they?
noticed.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy
Sweet
mess,
suspicious.
and I got so careless.
Nikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
Oh, don't tell me the secret thing we don't know about her is that she is a serial killer too.
Are they really gonna? No, they're not gonna.
You've got it all wrong.
They're not going to do that.
Forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
But why Ibuki?
This crime at all.
Like Hiyoko is wanting.
Everyone is a serial killer.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
What would have been your serial killer name, Evie? Like everyone here seems to have a serial killer name in this game.
Shining Justice. What did serial do?
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess.
Oh no, jeez.
Jeez!
You know, I'm not ever gonna become a serial killer, but if I ever were to go into eating competitions, I would make sure it would be cheeseburgers.
You had to bring it back. You've been waiting for an opportunity.
No, I was fully prepared, but I was not waiting.
You were waiting for someone to say cheese.
Is that everyone's hope?
You know, if I can't make you laugh, at least I can make you cringe. I'll take that.
So, where were we? Hope, yeah. Let's get out of this despair.
But Jack never tries to make another joke.
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
Start with this one.
It would... No, seriously, but it would also make sense for her to create a scenario in which everyone is having her back because she helped them back to health.
Yeah, but it's Mikon!
I'm really not the killer.
We haven't had the PTA yet.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
And it's because she is not capable that she was able to pull this shit off when she had the despair disease.
Yeah, I mean, I called her out. I'm just not believing it. I didn't want it to be her.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop!
Should have maxed her.
I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this.
But neither of us expected her to go.
Yeah.
Like, we kept agreeing, yeah, she's gonna be with us till the end, we need her for the autopsies. Like, plot point wise, we have to have her. She has plot armor. She's like Batman, she's gonna get through this somehow. At most, she's gonna die at the end.
But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
We need to doubt someone right now.
I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
Good question.
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her. But I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
This. Yeah.
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
There we go. This Chiaki quote is one of my all-time favorite Danganronpa quotes. I completely agree with her. Yeah. Was pretty straight to the point.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mikan.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki.
Hey, Mikan. Can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital.
I am internally very conflicted. That's also why I'm so quiet. This trial makes me both sad and angry every time. Yep.
Mainly sad
Mysterious
right now.
voice sounds so threatening. It doesn't seem threatening to me. It's more like
I love her
This is it.
serious like design though.
yeah, it's like I've just had it. Like, fuck it.
That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Can you blame her?
I'd probably be too now.
I'm not the killer! I never filmed that video!
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Mega, thank you for the host.
Mega, thank you so much. How are you doing today?
Mikan's voice actress is incredible. Her performance is phenomenal in this trial. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
she's really good here.
Could it be? What was this Chiaki's goal all along? Thank you too for the host,
Groundhog,
John.
thank you as well for the host. Appreciate you guys.
Good, just busy. Love you both. No, you. Luck as usual.
Thank you so much. Kick ass at work. You got this.
Get through that work.
Yes.
So, is Chiaki now trying to make Mikan say things so that we can find a way to find out who actually did it because we don't want it to be her? Or is she trying to make her talk so that we can uncover a hole in
that
her line?
She literally just said that.
Yeah, but I'm confused. She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
You get to decide I'm the killer. Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
This kind of breaks my heart.
Yeah.
I know she killed Ibuki, but...
I need to make up my mind.
I'm like, why Ibuki?
I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this.
If it was Hiyoko, I would have fully got it. But Ibuki! Ibuki!
It has to be the AC temperature. She's the only one who would have thought of that.
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Other than Sonia, because of
Could have filmed that video.
her being into serial killers and how they do shit.
Do you have any proof? Is the handbag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm guessing at the mistake one.
Yeah, but which one is the mistake?
Well, the last one that Chiaki said. No?
No, we don't have to dispute Chiaki, we have to dispute Mikan. Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. Just as Chiaki said, Mikan is panicking right now. I'm the only one who can point out that mistake.
What were the other options?
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
Do you have any proof?
Blood on the soles, I guess? No, we already had that.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki
Could
and
the slippers have been a mistake because of the blood on it? But we already had this, no? I think we already used that one, I'm not sure. Also, if she wasn't sick, maybe it is the AC temperature because she was so hot. Could have been because she was in a room that is, what, 35 degrees the entire time. I still think it's the AC one that you need to shoot.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to
What was Mikan's account again? What did it say?
So please
I think I got it.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Which one is it?
Oh!
I'm not the killer!
We can't
Wait.
think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag off? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that real?
Could be having a smart moment or a stupid moment.
Just from that there's no way you'd be so please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh, that also could have made sense.
I'm not the killer!
Wait for
Think
it.
of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the handbag off? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Who could know the camera angle if we are the only person that saw it?
Mikon, you've committed a major mistake.
True. Good point. Good thinking. They even threw 2 hints at us for that.
Yeah.
Like me as the only one who's seen the video.
I love Ibuki, but she was a bystander like most of them. My hero was really the only one who stood up for Mikon, to be honest. Yeah.
That is true, but it still makes no sense to go for her first. I guess the disease just put her in an easy position to kill.
Let's find out what the motive is. Chiki is trying to make Mikon confess or get some clues out of her thing. This trial always made my brain go brrrr. Yes.
It's the investigation that made my brain go brrrr.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Only took 1.5 hours to set up the Chinese pool. First plot being created. It's like, read it? What could he mean? Hope it goes
That
well.
was something I had no clue about. Fingers crossed. All of them.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
But why?
Huh?
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Good thing that Monokuma told us that if you buy one, you get the second one for free.
Well, that's gonna be the next point.
Too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item.
Why would you say these things if you want to get out of it? Because now you're digging your own hole with both hands.
She thinks it's only one, or she thinks people probably think it's only one and someone else might have bought it. We don't know that she's the one who bought the bag.
Yeah, but she keeps bringing up details from the video.
Yes, and she's probably still gonna get somewhere with them.
I think she's lost it, unfortunately.
More off the rails than Gundam now. I don't think that's possible.
Yeah.
I am kind of liking this though. Like, I must say.
So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Oh god, another minigame. We found someone to draw for us. Don't know cost yet, but we're working the details out. Have wants to wait until the end to see if we want a different scene painted. I said why not both?
I'm guessing it's gonna be some D&D D&D art.
She doesn't know that Monokuma told anyone else that was a second toad.
Yes, exactly. She thinks there's only one.
You know, for someone who is dumb enough to pay 1.5 million for a sticker to not see a movie only to then have to see the movie in the end anyway, are we sure we aren't the ultimate lucky student? Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed.
Sounds like something we won't do.
From this point on, you'll need 1 bullet to destroy 1 remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the tabulator key to reload. Just like locking on, press the tabulator key in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the left mouse button. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the tabulator key. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo. Okay, so... yeah, I think I got it. If you get the timing wrong when you press the tabulator key, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. It's my favorite word, Phony.
Tabulator!
My favorite key is the tabulator key.
Rode a giant walrus down a mountain that was collapsing behind us. That sounds fucking awesome.
That sounds like it should be the ending scene of every action movie.
I want to see that art when it comes out.
Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. Yes. If your difficulty level is set to gentle, you do not need to reload. I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. What you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Don't fuck it up.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. Gotta do something and end this. Gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
Oh, the shields.
Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw me! You're done for!
Did you say draw me?
Why only me? Please, draw me!
That does sound like draw me.
Sure what I had.
Already? You still haven't forgiven me? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw me! You're done for!
Oh, draw on me.
I'll do anything you want.
Well, oh.
Why would I draw on her though?
I draw Mika.
I'll do anything you want. Shall I let you punch me?
Why would we punch you?
Oh, draw on you like that.
Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me?
Yeah, then it makes more sense.
Yeah.
No.
One back. It's impossible to use it in 2 places at the same time.
Fuck.
Please, draw
I
on
didn't
me.
even see what you went for.
Done for.
Theater bonus prize.
Please,
Why was that wrong? Is it bonus prize, dear?
Theater bonus prize.
use it in 2
You
places.
just said you went for that.
No, prize bonus. I
Oh.
messed up the last two.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Yep.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
I do want to try these minigames myself someday. I have a strong sense of rhythm from a music and dance background. Rhythm is especially important when tap dancing. You'll be happy to know that you need absolutely no talent when it comes to rhythm to do these minigames.
You just need timing.
Not even that. All you do, at least on gentle, is you hold the left mouse button, wait for it to lock on, and then you let go when the cursor hits the target. And then just keep holding the button again and you let go occasionally. At least on gentle. I'm pretty sure the higher difficulties are different. But that was crazy. I couldn't even tell what was going on at first. My advantage is that this is the 8th class trial I've done. And I had exactly that problem in the first couple.
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Also the title of No More Heroes 2, which is a great game. Desperate struggle.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left.
I feel horrible for her.
Please, just
a very quick second.
In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Here we go. No More Heroes 3 looks awesome. Yes, it does.
It absolutely does.
What I saw on the monitor is not in here. So what do we have? Let's do the glue part first. This one goes here. Then we have this one goes there.
I'm amazed how far Mikan went though.
Guessing this one goes there? Yeah.
I still find it worse that she didn't just go for thingy in the first place, but actually went for Ibuki.
Also, they announced Super Bomb online today for free. Could be a fun Switch game for community days. Yes.
Oh, is that I didn't even know that was online.
It's free to play. It's basically out on everything in a couple days.
Oh, that sounds
next
pretty
week,
cool.
I think. Something like that. Small clue that the killer left would be...
I don't think I would play Danganronpa on the Switch, but then again, like for on the way or something, it would be really good.
In this case, the key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw.
Danganronpa would make a lot of sense on the Switch, because for one, you have all the same buttons as with a PSP and Vita, which was the original consoles were out.
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't make
and
sense.
You have a touchscreen.
I just personally wouldn't myself.
Yeah, I'm a PC guy. If there's a PC version, then I'm all in on that.
But like having this game like along the way or something would be perfect.
Then I would probably just sit in the bus at some point playing and crying. There's nothing wrong with that, but...
That could be.
I want World's End Club. Only a few more days. I hope it's gonna be
yeah,
good.
that's also coming out this month. I thought it was in June though.
True, technically. I guess it's Danganronpa-ish. It's made by the same people.
Yeah. When I just saw the trailer, I wasn't that interested in it.
And then
But
we started
knowing
playing
it's
these
from
games.
the same makers makes it a whole lot more interesting.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And Then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head.
Dat zijn mijn meeste slippers, Holt.
Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open.
Still can't believe it's Mika.
The killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Oh, that's pretty cool art.
Why, Mikan?
Yeah.
Fair, the PC ports aren't perfect, especially V3 has known glitches and isn't available for Macs. That sucks. I'm gonna look up the glitches on the PC games wiki before we stream that one. Or before we stream that then. Don't worry, I'm not looking at spoilers. The wiki I'm looking at is completely just about the tech parts of the game.
Now I see Monokuma floating.
Now you can't unsee it.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
A second one like that?
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Why couldn't it just be Nagito?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
What's happening now? What?
Guess we're ending the trial first. 72.
Damn, that's 3 too many.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time!
So my best friend hasn't played V3 yet. He only has a Mac and no PS4, but he's getting a PS4 soon and we'll finally get to play it. Played with my boyfriend on his laptop. So close, Jack, yeah.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote! go!
If only he had let me... Actually, no, wait.
And we would have gotten more coins.
Was it 72 in total?
72 from this chapter.
Okay, sure. I
So
thought
we
had
are
72
suffering
total.
from being too good at video games.
Yeah, we were not good this chapter.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Well, one of the people in the room currently is having a despair-gasm, so I think it's obvious who we should vote for.
Let's go!
I'm guessing her motivation is that she finally had enough of the way she was being treated, or it was the despair disease.
But it's not like Ibuki treated her like this. And the way she's acting now doesn't make it seem like it was the despair disease.
Let's find out.
Well now.
And now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
Correct.
you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying Blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Also, can I point out that once again, not only is it chapter 3 that 3 characters will die in. 2 because of a murder, 1 because of being the Blackened. It is also, again, one of the girls causing this. If I do the same thing in V3, it's gonna be too obvious. As upset as I'm about losing Mikan, I'm glad that if someone had to kill Hiyoko, it was Mikan.
Yeah.
The gender imbalance is real. Yeah, you'll be hearing plenty more of me in the future.
It's like 3 of my characters gone.
So, we're swapping again?
No.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forget.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick?
Now she fully snapped.
This is nothing like Paco. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person.
You know all about that.
She's no longer the Mika and Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
Give me a very 1 sec.
A very 1 sec. And a very Merry Christmas to you too. I know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. Despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? And that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Told you.
So it was.
Told you. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of a name, despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of a despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
They said everyone was cured.
No, Monokuma only said that we don't have to worry about that anymore.
No, he said everyone was cured, I'm quite sure.
Yeah, then.
I actually really like this character change in Mikan, like story-wise, now that we already know she actually did it.
Mikan is creepy as fuck. Yes, right now she is. Before she was amazing. I'm already scared of hospitals. I know that feeling.
Don't see Mikans in all of the nurses.
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope? Possible. There's no way I can forgive that.
So that's why... For the sake of despair. That's completely wrong.
Huh? Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
Plot twist. Is that us?
If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy.
Who's they?
Don't tell me she has a fucking Fenrir tattoo under those bandages. So that she was either in a relationship with Mukuro,
Also, she might have been the traitor.
or she was in love with Junko or something. I'm guessing it's one of these two. Actually, it's both of them.
Well, she does say they, but...
I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who...
Wait, first she said...
Stop focusing on that. But we never hated you.
My existence. They forgave me, accepted. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly...
It's love.
What love is all about.
Hey.
When I first met Mikan in the prologue, I said to my best friend, she's gonna be a yandere, calling it now.
I think it's because of her purple hair reminded me of another character.
She's using they as a singular that could apply to anyone regardless of gender. That makes sense.
Do we find out who she is referring to though? Because I would like that. I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love?
Redacted.
Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
I do feel sorry. Keep going.
Well,
even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom, where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
could it be?
Nakito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair...
You're half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Remember?
Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
What?
Which means you had the remembering disease? But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this...
Such despair.
Are you saying like... Sorry, I'm fucking up my lines. My mind is being blown right now.
I really thought the disease would have been the reason why, but technically it was, but not for what we thought it was.
So I'm guessing her beloved was one of the characters who died earlier. I'm assuming it was a story, it was a character that we actually met.
Well...
Because otherwise, why would you not say the name?
Well, it could have been Junko. But then again, first, second isn't really related. We're gonna find out.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about?
Yep. She snapped.
Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this? All because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan.
Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know?
Not know, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation?
My thoughts exactly.
Future? That's right, that symbol on the ancient ruins door.
It did say future.
That's right, it was the Japanese word for future.
What was it? Mirai?
And that was the name of a hotel.
Oh.
Hey.
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck is this? This isn't a comic book, you know?
Kind of forgot all about them, to be honest.
They were brought up once.
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monomi?
I knew it. Monomi, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
It was Mirai. Monomi and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of a traitor hiding among us.
Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among all of you is...
And now Monokuma is gonna drag her away for the punishment.
That could very well be. Oh, she's gonna go like that. Alec man, hey there, how you doing? And yes, we were right about Mikan, which kinda sucks. Because I am gonna miss Mikan.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be like this.
I'm new, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Have you played these games before?
Hello indeed.
Could be a bit confusing if you haven't, just so you know.
Also, Shiny Pichu, that sounds awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Looking
I missed
forward to
you.
your game.
Shiny! How you doing?
Did you read my message? I just did.
Perfect timing.
Hello, new and grandma.
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Oh, hell no.
You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown? You even know about that? Do you mean you know about the countdown? It's obvious.
Yeah, what happens after the countdown? We don't know what happens.
Oh, I don't know anything.
I've played them, just felt like
nice.
watching someone else play it as well. Nice. I hope you enjoyed the games. Also, please no
Pretty cool
spoilers or
so
anything
far.
that we haven't encountered yet. We're trying to get through this as spoiler-free as possible.
Is this a blind playthrough?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, indeed it is.
Very slow blind playthrough.
The slowest in the world, most likely. Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan? Is this really you?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I see why you would think that, Human. So, one sec. Fun fact, Mikan tied Hiyoko's outfit for her, but she put the bow on the front of the outfit. Putting the bow on the front of a thingy Hiyoko wore signaled Hiyoko was a slut. She basically did that to humiliate her, as final revenge. That's how prostitutes traditionally wore kimonos, that way for easier access.
That's actually a nice little detail.
I didn't know that, or I didn't realize that, I guess. I would have thought that it was at the front because isn't that where Hiyoko had it when she was talking to Sonia?
I don't recall at the side, I think. Not fully sure.
I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past?
Past?
We have played and streamed the first game as well. We
Yes.
do have the VODs, but they're no longer in the
No, because
thingy. We put them on YouTube.
we've been playing this one for close to 60 hours and the first one took us 80-ish hours. You can find them on our YouTube channel. We're still uploading the VODs of the first Danganronpa game, but it's taking us a while because they're long videos and they take forever.
Yeah, we are like the slowest players ever, and I'm quite sure we have the world record for that. The first game took us, what was it, 83 hours?
I may just, for the sake of it, hand these in as a slow run somewhere if there is such a place.
But yes, we do have them on our YouTube channel.
There you go.
That person. She didn't exist in the beginning.
No, thank you.
Exactly.
Throw back to Swafflecopter. You'll find that in there as well.
Yeah. Groundhog calls it distracted, but thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
I like to say that we do take our time, and if chat takes us on wild rides, we hop in, strap in, buckle our seatbelts, and
Yeah.
ride it out.
Sometimes it's a roller coaster.
Yes, a lot of the time it's a roller coaster. Hence the humongous playtime. I'm having fun.
That's true, that's the most important.
She's just my past self who lost her school memories.
You guys consider that thing a friend.
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well...
That applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories or...
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity.
Not gonna lie, amnesia freaks me the fuck out. Like not remembering something. BIB, you wanna check the VOD? Go ahead.
No problem.
Will probably still be here. Just wondering, who's your favorite character in this game, whatever the reason is? Chiaki.
Akane. Like we have the same importance about food. We're on like one line when it comes to that. Not about the exercise part, but about the food. I can bond over that.
I like Chiaki, she's super chill. She likes to play video games. She's not an asshole to anyone.
No drama.
She's not mean to anyone. Like all she does is do her thing.
Yeah.
And help us out. Like all the time, she seems like the kind of person to just sit there and sit it out, but then she takes part in it, and like earlier where she had this speech about doubting Mikan because she wants to believe in her. Like, she doesn't, at least to me, she doesn't strike me as a person that is standing out from the group necessarily, but when she shines, she seems to shine the brightest to me.
I
Just
do
like
also...
you.
Aww, how sweet.
I know, right?
I do also really enjoy Teru Teru, actually.
I don't know what you're talking about. None of this is even real.
And I love Nagito's personality swap.
As an interesting character thing, not as I'm liking this person thing.
Yeah. Gundam is also pretty cool. Especially like voice-wise, but I can't place where they want to go with him. So I'm still not a big fan of Dead. Like I was hoping we would get somewhere with him at this point.
Yeah, Gundam seemed more annoying than anything else in this particular trial.
Yeah.
Gundam Tanaka, Dark Lord of Ice. Sorry, I had to. It's fine, let it all out. That's what we're here for.
But they all have something, and Mikan, after this trial, is also definitely much better.
They completed Chiaki's free time events by the end, almost done with Akane's. Correct.
Yes, we are the proud owners of the panties. We are.
Yeah. I'm happy about the skill we got from her, but sure.
Sure thing.
Priorities. Yeah, I would have probably gone for Mikan first if I didn't expect her to be with us through the end. Chunibyo characters are very hard to like until you truly start to understand them. Gundam grew on me so much. He's beginning to be lost on me. Like if
he was a real jerk in this trial.
If he continues on the path that he was on in this chapter, then he's still an interesting character and he has these 4 hamsters. Yeah. Sorry, dark devas of destruction.
Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past.
Or it frees you of a weight that you couldn't shake off even if you tried.
Don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our school and stole lives. Also, Alec, lots and lots of typos of the mouth.
A lot.
Why won't you forgive me?
Forgive me.
In the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
Hey!
So, it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace?
Oh?
Monokuma, Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time?
She is the first one to ask for the punishment to happen.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to answer any questions anymore.
Wow. Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
What's it gonna be? It's gonna have to do with the movie.
I'm guessing something with syringes or the movie. You know, nurse.
Bye, Mikan. No. What? What did I just watch? So the stuff in the syringe was fuel for the rocket arm that shot her into space? Should I look at it this way? I didn't really like this one.
Huh?
One of the weirdest executions. Yeah, I don't really...
Jack, stop accusing Nagito. He's the best boy. Never. Never. I love Nagito, he's my favorite character, but he's done a lot of wrong. I will never deny that. Thank you.
Oh, she hates oversized things. Okay, true. So you have the oversized arm, the oversized syringe. But still, why shoot her into space?
This is one of the weirdest executions in the game. It fits just about as much as Mondo Butter. Yeah. Worst execution following the weakest case, so it's kind of fitting. The voice acting is incredible in the trial at least. Yeah.
Well, but to be fair, I'm guessing like after Peko, it's not like they could have followed that up anyway.
And hey, it's the first murder that we both called from the very beginning.
True. It's now 3-1.
But not for the motive we thought. But not for the motive we thought.
No, that is true. But I haven't had the motive right in any of them. Like, I don't get why.
Why won't you let Nagito take a break? He deserves love.
Not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair, not fair.
Not mine, he doesn't. Kodaka didn't write the first 4 executions in the game himself, by the way, and he wasn't happy with some of them, like this one, so he made sure to write them himself again in V3. Okay.
Fair enough.
Looking forward to the rest of them then.
I did like the other one.
You know, this chapter is a roller coaster. The case, even though I had a suspect, who I didn't want it to be, I didn't really know what they were going with. Then they went with what I thought was the most obvious choice. The way getting there was slightly crazy, but okay, we got there. And then I was sad because it was Mikan and I was expecting something about them bullying her and whatever. Then the actual motive was like this foreshadowing deep thing, which I'm also very okay with. And then that scene just now, that execution, completely took me out of that lump. Like,
yeah, kind of.
I'm not quite sure what I'm feeling right now, but I think mostly confused. Loved every minute of that game and I can't wait till you play it. You better learn how to wait because...
it's gonna take a while.
It's gonna be a while. We'll get there, but it's gonna be a while.
And yeah, you don't really learn about the motives before. It seems to be afterwards.
Yeah.
Or during the trial.
True. I'm not mad about it not being a motive that I expected. It was a better one in a way, but...
I really loved her character as well.
Yeah, that execution
Should
just
see it coming out, but...
blew my mind.
Like every character seems to have a second personality in this game, so...
Not Teru.
Is it okay, almost.
It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayonji was Mikan Sumiki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of a despair disease?
Damn it.
It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so...
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice toward us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That part is absolutely right.
Also, I have 5 characters, you have 4, so we don't need to swap anything.
That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not a traitor. Oh, fuck.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monomi looks right now. What does that have to do with proof? I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation. So you guys are like 2 hearts beating as one, right?
Fiend.
What does that make you, Fiend? You did say that you're different from Monomi.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Black bean right eye?
What? Is that a thing?
What the fuck is that?
Please educate us once again. Please. The motives in this game... Oh, are you gonna keep going to chapter 4? You're gonna go to that chapter 3 end screen that shows the people. Let's see when we get there.
I probably would say chapter 3 ends. Because I still have stuff to do as well, yeah. And that.
The more you look at this case, the more it falls apart, to be honest. It's a good thing Jack didn't overanalyze it this time. You're welcome.
He was going there.
I had been hung up on one detail in the case and was so confused. Turns out it's a literal plot hole and never gets explained. What's the plot hole? What did you get hung up about?
Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey!
We want to know.
Yes. Don't tell me it's the fact that Monokuma floats on his throne. Because that was pointed out earlier, and yes, now I cannot unsee that.
I don't think so. Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Quick exercise break. No, later. But yes, we will get on it. Who blew out the candle? I can tell you that it was a shitty candle, and it just fizzled out by itself because it was low quality.
That could have been.
There you go. What was Hiyoko's murder weapon? They just skipped it. How was Mikan able to go to the music venue, place the camera, break it, break the drumsticks, break it, and glue the door before anyone noticed it? How did the candle turn out? At the perfect time? Apparently, her love for her beloved made her incredibly determined, which is a plot device in quite a bit of media too.
Hey,
You know, isn't it sad that life has its ups and downs?
Timeline is a bit ridiculous. I 100% agree.
Should we do the sit-ups now?
Can do.
Don't know how long.
I think the fact that life has its ups and downs is the perfect frame to go do exercise on.
Exactly. Because you're gonna go do some ups and
My
no down.
thighs are killing me.
Oh wait, is it
Wait.
working?
The camera isn't on.
No, it's also not working.
Yeah. Let me try to fix that. Can you see my hand?
Yep,
Very good.
it is fixed.
Come, Tifa. The couple that exercises together complains together about having to exercise.
That is something we can do.
1, 2. The other day, actually 2 days ago now, during one of my breaks from work, I was doing some exercises, and that included squats, and apparently I didn't warm up enough because my legs are very sore. And I didn't know for how much movement you do use this group of muscles. But I regret that choice. Also, I forgot to count. How many more do you think I need to do?
Like 1.
I'm gonna do 2.
Ooh. Sorry about your hip, Jack. Just watching out for you.
It's not your hip, it's my thighs. It's my upper leg muscles.
Thank you, Hendrik.
There we go. Also, once again, if I didn't want to do the exercise, I would disable the ability to. So, thank you for helping me stay somewhat in shape. Also, as much as the murder weapon not being mentioned is a little weird, she's a nurse and could have easily sterilized it. Also, my hatred of Hiyoko makes me less bothered by the lack of focus on her death.
That is true.
I recommend rolling your muscles after exercise to decrease soreness. I've never tried that, but I will next time. Thank you very much.
It's fun because downs come after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event.
I don't like his special events.
No, usually not.
Special event?
Head over to the First Islands beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Who do you think it's gonna be?
I have no clue. Someone from the first game?
Byakuya.
Someone... you think?
No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Nekomaru.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
I completely forgot about
You thought I was
Nekomaru.
serious.
I forgot about him. Oh my God.
Old friend?
Could it be Nekomaru? Is it? Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe? How should I say this? That's you.
Why would... I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome! We're starting to see the light of hope.
The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy.
Yeah, we kind of... No one seems to be missing Ibuki. Or Hiyoko. The latter, I understand.
They're getting used to it.
Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Conflicting feelings, the game. If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of Who Gives a Shit, that line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you into dust.
Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us.
You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all.
Akane.
All right.
Let's go! Yeah, you're right.
This is a good point to save.
Let's go
Because
for
we
the next thing.
don't know what's happened to Nekomaru yet.
Let's have a look and then end on another cliffhanger.
I thought you liked cliffhangers.
Yeah,
This is the perfect cliffhanger.
In a moment. Who do you believe to be the imposter? Ibuki is dead, so your guess is gone now. No, this doesn't mean anything. She can still betray us one way or another. Also, thank you very much for a follow. It is appreciated.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
And by traitor, if it is someone working with this World Ender Future Foundation thing, I think the person that would make the most sense is Chiaki.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because she seems to be by far the most skilled person here. Since Byakuya is gone.
Well, I don't think it's Nekomaru or Akane.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Could also be Gundam. He seems weird enough to be part of like this future foundation.
Gundam, true, would also make sense since he is the way he is. Yeah. But I'm thinking it is going to be based on someone's versatility and skills, and therefore I would go with Chiaki.
Makes
She's
sense.
got those gaming skills. Yes, exactly. Just like we do.
That does make sense, true.
I was thinking of Among Us for some reason. I don't know why you did that. Doing well, thanks. Enjoying y'all's playthrough and how you two exercise together. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Those who do sit-ups together, stay
Complain
together.
about doing sit-ups together.
That too.
Disgusting Chiaki, but there's an opportunity to believe in her. I'm not saying she's doing it for the wrong reasons. I'm saying she is with that party for some reason. I don't blame her for it.
True, we still don't fully know what their plan is. Could be a positive thing.
Yeah, like if I was a huge important organization that is trying to do anything, I would like to have the most skilled people on my side. And out of the group that we're left with, yeah, Gundam makes sense. I didn't think about that because he's the way he is, let's say it like that. And Chiaki because she seems to be able to solve most of this by herself if it was necessary.
No, not fully. We did
Do we
pull
know
Chiaki during a trial as well.
which one?
The last one, for example. She
yeah.
didn't. It is Nagito that has pulled us through most of those trials. I'm not saying Chiaki's completely out.
You know what?
She has helped us as well, but
I think we
to the
both forgot a
point.
character. I scrapped these two ideas. It's Nagito.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, it is Nagito. Because he's a piece of shit.
Actually, it could be like for all of hope and whatnot.
And I still think that shirt design is a clue. But we're gonna find out at some point.
Fine, go check what happened to Nekomaru.
Nekomaru is coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
I'm calling it, he's gonna be either dead,
or in pieces.
So we're going to his funeral.
He's in pieces. The last murder.
He's a cyborg. And don't tell me that is too far-fetched. We just saw Chiaki ride on a giant arm rocket into space.
No.
Do I need to tell you that those are walking, talking robots looking like stuffed animals?
He's not gonna be a cyborg. Go.
No way!
I'm not plotting anything.
Chiaki, did I say Chiaki? Mikan. And this is why we need to make it an early night today. Proof. Yeah, Mikan, sorry. Scrub. Deserved.
I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body.
Cyborg.
He could still be in pieces.
Cyborg.
Huh? Nekomaru's body. It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. If something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility.
You had to do the bear that way, didn't you?
You gotta put the focus on it. What did you do to Nekomaru?
Cyborg.
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. Okay, he is alive, so it just couldn't be helped.
As soon as
How
we
would you even come
exited...
to cyborg?
It's what my gut tells me after all of this. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry, to the beach of the first island!
All right!
Let's haul ass!
Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running toward the beach on the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Wait!
Maybe it's the monkey.
Either he is part his body, part machine, you know, classic cyborg, or he took his brain and put it into a robot.
Keep going, I guess.
Hey.
Nekomaru, show yourself!
Listen.
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding.
He's invisible. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it.
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice.
With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice, and then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Wow.
Say it!
Can't believe you were right.
Huh? What the?
Yo!
How about you
kept you waiting.
save here? The plot twist is not seeing his full body.
Yeah.
Or the plot twist. The
You finally understood the point of a cliffhanger. Yeah. I don't believe it.
None of this is real.
None of this is real. I don't believe any of this. Literally a minute from chapter end.
Oh, was it seriously that close?
You have betrayed the trust of chat. I didn't know that the game would give me this much of an opportunity. Sorry.
But
hey, nothing has crashed today. Maybe the driver updates and everything I did work.
That is true. Well, if it's still a minute, we could finish it.
I just closed the game. Fine. Wow. Bear with me a second.
Just for you guys.
I thought it was a great idea. I would have loved to now be super excited until Friday to see what we would get for. Fine. Look, we're back with more Danganronpa 2. So, you all settled back in?
But until the end of this thing.
So this is...
Well, that was a minute.
What's going on?
Yay, peer pressure.
Also, thank you, Shrift.
Nice, the two teeth. I just noticed it. Thank you.
Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while.
Well, no,
Also,
he still has a face.
I'm guessing this is also one of those moments where they asked one of the interns to quickly draw the art, because can we look at Akane for a moment?
Yeah, but it's also Sonia. They're a bit out of focus.
Her right arm is twice as thick as her left arm. I understand it's supposed to be a perspective thing, but she needs to change her exercise routine if her dominant arm is that overdeveloped compared to the other one.
I guess for a lot of people it's standard for their right arm to be...
Yeah, I'm also stronger in my right arm because that's my dominant side, but you cannot tell like this. Can you?
You missed my joke.
Did you say something funny?
Wow, never mind.
Please enlighten me.
I
What?
made a funny.
Where? When?
That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Peer pressure.
Huh? You too? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
What?
Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
His whole body.
I told you.
For real.
I told you.
Seriously?
And I was thinking Cyborg was stretching it, but I'm glad I changed it last second to nope, full on robot, just his brain in there.
Really?
He's not gonna be a cyborg. Tifa, just like 6 minutes ago.
Nekomaru.
I will refer to him as Nekomaru Nidai because that is what he introduced himself as. Also, I would like to point out that this is the kind of attitude I would hope to have in that situation.
Well, that yeah, but really? I wouldn't have expected anything else from his attitude though. Wow.
I'm sorry, Jack, but you must perish. Nah. Gotta go now. Have a good day, you two. No.
Thanks for hanging. Have an awesome rest of your Wednesday. Can't believe they actually went with robot.
Should we now just end the game without saving so that we can see that scene again when we continue on Friday?
No, just...
Fine.
Well, if you want to, I don't mind, but...
I can't believe you almost stopped there. You actually pressured me into it because I would have cliffhangered it there.
Oh, we got her apron.
And to be honest, in hindsight, it would have been even greater if I did. But I'm also fine with it.
Well, we were very close. It's the last one here.
But for now, for real.
Well...
There we go. I would have loved to start with this on Friday, but I'm also happy we ended with this today. Like, I consider both a win. Yeah.
That is true, but still really pro pot.
Better than letting him die.
Well, I guess that's true.
Also, wait.
Wait, what?
No, it was Mikan that took care of Fuyuhiko after he got hurt.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe he also got a cool robot eye.
No, it was Mikan.
Yeah. So she probably wouldn't have done that.
And I think if he got a robot eye, they would have talked about it. I'm just saying. Now, how about we go rate someone, because I really do have stuff to do. Who you want to rate?
I need to take 5 seconds to emotionally stabilize and find my core again. So I was sad about Mikan. I was intrigued and confused about her motive and the stuff she said at the end. I was super weirded out by her punishment. And now I finally got something right and called out that he became a robot. Technically a cyborg.
Yep, did not see that coming. That seemed way too far-fetched.
Not after that punishment. Nothing's far-fetched anymore. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for hanging.
Thank you earlier for catching that potential spoiler and getting rid of it. Very much. Thank all of you for joining us.
Very much for hanging, for chilling, for lurking, for commenting, for everything.
I wouldn't have gone for hanging given the last trial we just went to.
No.
Thank you for chilling with us. Do cool kids still say chilling? Who cares? Whenever I've ever been cool. Tifa, who would you like to go raid today?
You want to go drop by Odin, who's playing Ori?
Can do. Sounds like a plan. Ori is awesome, and Odin is too. And it's the Will of the Wisps, which I believe is the first game, because I remember Evie playing the second one. Am I confusing them?
No,
Which one is the first one, which is the second one? Oh no, that is the second one.
No, that's the first one.
No, Will of the Wisps is the second one.
Okay, well.
So if you don't want to see potential spoilers, if you're following Evie playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps, be aware. Still, gonna rate Odin because she deserves the love.
Thank you guys so much, and we will see you again. What's tomorrow? Thursday. We will see you again Friday.
Correct. We'll be back on Friday with more Mecha Maru Nidai. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Sorry, chilling. And we'll be back on Friday.
It is still so bad.
Bye.
Bye.